Wow, wow, wow. Guys, welcome in. Happy Friday, TGIF. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. I just wanted to say, hey, I want to do something fun. I'm going to make a quick video for my friends just to have fun. So, I saw this somewhere recently where a guy took his EDC knife, whatever he had in his pocket, and whatever durable or high class steel that he had, and he would resharpen the edge with a 400 grit diamond stone and I'd say give or take 4 micron diamond strop. Okay, and what I mean by that is I have literally put 4 micron poly diamond emulsion on this, and as you can see, several other things over the last few months. It's gotten some good use out of it. But anyway, I pulled this out of my pocket because I thought, hey, this is a good one that needs a new blade on it, and I would like to see what it would do. See if we can get it sharper. So why not? So obviously, this is the Spyderco Tenacious. It does have an 8CR13 MOV steel on it. That is a Japanese made steel, but it is a very notorious, highly durable steel. Pretty good with edge retention as far as I know. But I tell you what, when I first got this knife, it nicked me good. And it wasn't this pinky that you see, but it was another finger. And I tell you what, it took me a while to get the play right for this, to flip open like I wanted it to. But once I got it right, it was all good. So anyway, I wanted to go ahead and try this out, see if we can get a sharp edge tonight based on these two things here. I might implement a few other things if the edge doesn't turn out the way I want it to, like a ceramic plate or maybe possibly a higher grit stone as well once we start wearing down on that burr that we're going to make. So tune in. Here we go. We're going to sharpen this blade, have ourselves a good Friday night. All right, as promised, guys, here we are. We do have the Tenacious, we do have the 400 grit diamond stone, and we do have the strop that we're going to use with the 4 micron diamond emulsion on it. So we're just going to get to sharpening. I'm going to go ahead and find my angle first. Yes, sometimes I will use these. I know there's some controversy out there about it, but I think it's pretty simple for the most part, as long as you don't do anything crazy. And mainly, you're just making sure that you're locking that wrist. So, I mean, even if I didn't use that other hand, that's okay, as long as my right wrist is locked. And I'll tell you before anybody else will, I'm a beginner at this. There is no skill yet whatsoever. All you're seeing is a product of muscle memory and some research. I do like the process of sharpening knives, however. Obviously, it's kept me around long enough so far. I've found that the most rewarding thing about sharpening knives is the patience. How many times have you looked in the mirror and just actually sat there and looked at yourself in the mirror and asked yourself, what am I living for these days? Like, what is occupying my time, for one? Am I happy? All those good questions that you ask yourself, from time to time. And the answer was yes to all those questions for me. I checked all those boxes, and knife sharpening just enhanced the quality of my life. So, All right, so I think what we got here is a little bit of a burr. I'm gonna see if I can show you guys using this microscope. So, all right, there's the edge. There's the blade there. Not a good view. Not a good view at all. All right, folks. I'm going to take a quick look. All right, yeah. Very small, but there is a burr there, and I've been going this way, so I do need to come back this way a little bit. And like I said, you don't have to go this way down to get this side of the blade. You can still turn around and use your other thumb if you're more comfortable using your thumb for this kind of thing. When freehand sharpening. Just doing some back and forth passes real quick before I take it, check it one more time, and then maybe take it to the strop. If it's ready, we shall see. Sometimes a little light rubbing like this is just fine when you're sharpening, even on like a fixed blade assortment. You'll see that they do a lot of kind of grinding back and forth. Right now I'm just putting pressure as I go forward, but as you'll see, I'm just going to start working on the round of in the tip a little bit. Alright guys, we are going to clean this bad boy off real quick. I'm going to take a look as well. I have pretty much gotten all of that burr off of there. There is nothing left. I don't feel anything. Do the fingernail test real quick. It's definitely cutting into the nail a little bit. So now we are going to go right into stropping really quick. And as always, run it against the blade like that, not into the blade. And then you want to do the same thing on the other side. You don't want to angle it any more than the knife already angles. That's fine. It's not a tremendous amount of pressure either. It's very minimal pressure. And then this back and forth motion also helps promote burr removal if at this stage you still would somehow have a burr. And you know, maybe I did it a little bit different than the professionals do, but I think we're going to have the same outcome. And we're just going to test that with maybe like a paper cutting test or something along those lines. So I think we're getting there. As you can see, I have scratched the face of this knife blade up pretty good, and you know, it's a utility knife really at this point, and it wasn't a very expensive blade, so I'm not exactly highly concerned about it. But yeah, so that is your end product, a nice shiny new bevel with a brand new apex on both sides of the knife. So I'm going to try a quick paper cut test, see what it looks and feels like, and see if we can't get this thing slicing right. Okay. So I would say that that is pretty good there. That is not bad at all. The wrong angle there. So as you can see, it's plenty sharp. And I tell you what, that method works. So thumbs up. Very happy with that. Again, 400 grit, diamond grit plate with a regular leather strop with the veg tan leather with the rough side. And then I've just put on some diamond paste, 3.5 micron diamond paste, and then I wore that off, and then I put on this 4 micron emulsion today, and I think this made all the difference in that blade being as sharp as it is right now. So shout out to Jinde, I believe that's the brand name. It was cheap on Amazon, but it did have good reviews. And I will say, I thought the bottle was much bigger. So now I know that the quality must be a little bit better than maybe I thought or had intended. So anyway, yeah, guys, give that a shot. You don't have to buy so much to sharpen your knife. All you need is a 400 grit stone and a leather strop, or you can even use your belt if it suits your fancy. Guys, I hope you have a great night, a great Friday night, and a great weekend as well. It is June 6th, so 5 days past my birthday now, and it is setting in at this moment that my birthday is over, and I am officially 35, guys. So live well, peace, and until next time, High Crucible Steels out.